Tris Dixon here for Boxing News, joined by promoter of Queensberry, George Warren. George, big news today with Box Nation cranking things up a notch.
Absolutely. To be honest, you've seen the press conference. It's fantastic news for British boxing. Promoters working together, that's what it's all about. So great, onwards and upwards.
I mean, you say that's what it's all about, but that's one of the things that's really held boxing back over the years, hasn't it? Is promoters not working together on a regular basis.
Yeah. I mean, from the perspective of the channel, and part of my job, I actually work with the channel in securing a lot of the output that Frank Warren Promotions don't put on. So from my perspective, the fact that you've got Ricky, Frank, my dad as well, the other Frank, Barry McGuigan, myself, you know, with Andy Ayling involved with Queensberry and Francis, obviously, if we can all get our heads together and make sure that the stable of fighters that we're all looking after are fighting when they should be fighting each other, which the only people that win are the people tuning in to watch it. So it's fantastic, yeah.
Definitely. And I mean, a lot of the talk from punters has been about an HD channel, and now there's one on the way. I mean, could you just tell us a little bit about where it might be going from an HD direction?
The plan, as far as I know, and on no technical aspect, you really need Jim McMahon, general manager of the channel, to talk about this with. But as far as I'm told, they're trying to launch a hybrid version where there's going to be a separate platform where the events are going to be going on in HD. What that will entail is there's a possibility of people being able to come and access that just for the directly on pay-per-view, so they can pick and choose events and when they want to come in and come out, or current subscribers and people that want to subscribe long term or on a month-by-month basis will get that hybrid pay-per-view version for free. You know, in terms of what the channel and Jim in the press conference touched on it, where they've seen important to spend their money currently has been in events, and I don't think we've done too bad so far. Hence why I'm a bit knackered tonight. Finally got the Mayweather deal done last night, which I'm very delighted to have had a big part of getting for the channel. So the money really and the investment's been focused mainly and predominantly on the events, and now we're established with some of the top promoters in the UK on the channel, some great fighters, great international output providers as well, and obviously with Bill Ives' involvement from Rainham still coming on. Bill's been a tremendous supporter. The fact that we've got all of that now, we can start pushing on with the technological aspects, and you know, HD's the next step. And as the chairman's just said at the press conference, we should, fingers crossed, get that over the line September to December 2014, and we'll have Box Nation HD, which is great.
Your dad, who's obviously a known grafter, Hall of Fame promoter, says that this has been, you know, he hasn't known anything like this in terms of the amount of work he's had to put into things. Says he underestimated how big the task was at hand. Obviously, we know that there were some investors who let Box Nation down early doors. I mean, what's it been like behind the scenes? Because he said it's been extremely hard. I mean, what's it been like being part of the team where you've had to batten down the hatches and pull together?
Very tough. In 2 words, well, 3 words, very, very tough. It has been a slog. Dad touched on it, you've just touched on it there. We were let down at the beginning. However, some like-minded people that shared the vision that, you know, Dad had with what he wanted to do with this channel and where he saw the future of boxing in this country going. They shared that vision. They've all been very patient, worked hard, put in extra hours behind the scenes that a lot of people that, you know, don't get to get on the get a microphone under their nose, which I'm not used to, by the way. They don't get the gratitude that perhaps, you know, some of the other people do. It's been very tough. I've not seen personally my dad ever work this hard in his life, but he does it because he's passionate about the sport that he's involved in, and personally that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm here, because I'm passionate about it, just as everyone else that's involved with this channel is.
Okay, that's it. Tris Dixon for Boxing News with George Warren.